Right, guys, Chaotic is back. Thank you all for coming back to the stream. Right, so we back in 1.60 using this brand new skins. I really liking these skins. SES, thank you very much. It was needed because I was complaining that I was running out of skins to put my trucks in. Right, so we have some tableware. Mm, guys, now this is a long run. Let's see if we could get something else. I don't think I will make it with those. Uh, Heat exchangers. Right, we're gonna run with the heat exchangers. Alright, guys, don't forget that we do videos to on the channel. Check out the videos. Right, we need to change out this. Right. Right, so we already fuel up. Oh gosh, what about this glass? I didn't sort out my glass. Right, guys, I'm so happy that I got this song rectified thanks to Night Eagle. He's the one that gave me the information. Thank you, bro. For giving me the information to get back the 16 in the truck. Trust me. I'm really happy to get back the 16. So nice simple paint jobs. I like the paint jobs on them. They're nice and they're simple. Right? Nothing too complicated and loud. You know? Right, so let's pick up the load. Coupling. Right, the songs and them song are a lot different too. I don't know if it's in 1.60 or is the song fix that causing some of the songs to sound different. I mean some different songs. Alright guys, give me 1 second, yeah. 1 second. Alright, let's get back out on the road. Alright guys, I will check out something. Something just gone out of work, you know. We just check something. Right, so we still have we still have motion on the stream. Right, it's just sort out this thing, you know. Right, I don't know if like one UI want updating or something, you know. We see what going, you know. It's short interruption with something, yeah. The stream look okay to me. Stream look like you're running still. Let's see if we could get his phone to start back working. Right, so it's one UI wanted updating. So restart the phone, so the one UI do anything, you know. Hopefully I'll get back the monitoring up just now. Eventually I have to get a second monitor chat and stuff. So I do have to be going through this thing, yeah. Right, so we are back and running. Looking good. It look like we're on 5 heading north. Mr. Samuels, welcome to the stream. Good morning to you, bro. Thank you for wishing me success, bro. But the people who sign up for Kai Streaming University, 99.9% of them not get you, right? If you're following what's going on, men line up for interview and men line up for interview, bro, and right now, men angry. But it's quite obvious that Kai wouldn't be able to see all of them if he see any of them. So they're saying that the more popular streamers and them just come in and just going in and get the clips and then dipping. And that causing a big uproar with the little streamers and them. So I was watching it last night and before that I was like, yo, I understand how they feel, like some people feel they have a chance and they go line up for get an interview. But the reality is this. You could have used that time there and do your content. See? Plenty of them don't even stream to. There are a lot of people who are lined up themselves for that set application that they don't even stream. Bro, watch me. But I'm just gonna say that Kai marketing team is very smart. Because all of this buzz, right now, we can't open my feed without seeing some buzz streamer university. As me open my phone, just scroll along, something must be there. So he come back with a bang. Bro. Right? I'm not laughing at the people that like have a lot of hopes and gone out there, camp out about how long, how much hours, I starve themselves. I starve themselves to get a chance to see Kai and they don't see Kai, bro. Right? They should take that hope and put it into practice and start stream. And who streaming already, man, just continue pushing. I know that it's real difficult to like get that sort of motion and everybody trying to find a shortcut. Because if you go to Streamers University, it's actually a shortcut. You're going to make a lot of following in a short space of time. But still, you have to have the skill to keep that following or to capitalize on what is placed in front of you. So it's not just about getting the interview. They want to be famous, that's why they sign up. Yeah, well, obviously everybody wants success, bro. Everybody wants paper, bro. Because they're hearing people talking more like some ridiculous figures once again in fellas circle. Or get exposure. And that is what making it into a big deal. Nobody don't want to grind from the bottom and come up. You understand me? They want to get a shortcut, as me say, it's a shortcut. So you feel that when people get famous, they just leave out the day one. You feel that that does happen. I think it have people who just remember the day one same way. I'm not saying that it's in the majority, but me go up on streams already and see people give tribute to people where they're wrong. I watch them from a long time. I see it happen already. But I agree with you that the majority of people, they just lose it. They just lose it. Brother, let me tell you something. I'm not like, I have a little idea of what has happened, not a full picture, but I'll show you this. It takes a very humble individual to make it really far in them kind of thing, yeah, and retain, and you could retain like yourself. It takes a very humble individual for that. Because I tell you something, you see that level of success where Kai and them Clover boys and them have, is something that could make you lose it. I know what I'm telling you, because I just watch a lot of the clips and things, and I see it's a guy named Reggie, where he's part of the Clover boys. And they're showing some clip with him where he kinda like get a little full of himself. See? And he start this up. A fella who just come around them and he meet the man a couple of times, and then this one time he just behave like if you don't know who the fella is, and I try this up the fella and them kind of things, and people was commenting and saying when you get money and success, it brings out something in you where normally if you didn't get it, you wouldn't bring that out in you. You understand me, bro? But to some degree, me understand what I want with some of them fellas. Trust me, they just lose it. So I'm saying that to say this. If, let me say for instance, one of them they come and end up lose their fame and them kind of things, and lose all the clout, the money, everything gone. Let me say everything gone. Them people are liable to harm themselves and them things. They're liable to, because getting on that high and losing it and feeling that you're bigger than life and then gain a fall, your mind wouldn't be able to handle it, bro. So I kind of understand what has happened. And the next thing is that, like, due to safety, like people like Kai and Speed, due to safety, you can't like operate in the same manner that you used to before. I remember everybody knows say you have it, you know. Nevertheless, that you know, like have it on you. People know say you have it. And some jealous minded person might want to harm you just because you have it. So you have to kind of like change up the way you operate. You have to kind of skeptical about everybody and these kind of things. So it's a double-edged sword. It's not that some of them really don't lose it, but some of them, due to safety reasons, they just have a kind of disconnect from the lower level and go up to the higher echelon and try keep themselves safe. So it's a kind of weird thing. It's a weird thing. So, but me understand where you talk about that people, some of them just forget the day one. Me could understand where you come from, right? Jam using a song, different levels bring different views. And me agree with him. Some people, as a matter of fact, they don't even meet them levels there in a life. They're down below and they just get a little. Oh gosh, let me see. I'm already right? Right, I'm already right now. No, I'm already wrong way. Oh gosh. Alright, let me keep on going. Like some people that get a little walk, we don't expect to get and start to bung some shoulders with some people they don't expect to bung shoulders with. And them lose it same way. And think about this carefully. Them people, them money not nowhere close to a stream of early success. So understand what has happened out here. If you hit that level of success and you're not grounded, you're gonna lose it. It's simple. Now to the normal onlooker, you go look away and they go can't understand it. But I tell you, if you're up on the other side of the fence, you're gonna see how easy it is to kind of like lose your mind in this thing. I don't know if you are wrong like long enough, like to hear me say and stream that, like sometimes, like me doing this, me and all my brain, up to now my brain not even get like accustomed. I'm not big, I'm small in this space, but my brain still not like get accustomed that mad do this and you have people out there watch up, look up to me like if me are some kind of person. I say that to say that because I don't really like lift myself up like that. You understand me, bro? So when you see like somebody come out on the stream and they start behave like a kind of out of whack. For me have a few since I'm doing this. It have a few people come around and behave like out of whack already. Let me tell you, out of whack. Like if they obsessed with me and them kind of craziness. I experienced it already. And I'm like, what kind of craziness? But like, what kind of craziness this, bro? I tell you. I'm so glad when like one of them, when I was in the oldies, the guy just like something happened and he just lay off. I was so glad. So understand what kind of the Clover boys and them are go through. Them have millions of people will look up and idolize them that way and run after them and try to bow down to them and them craziness stuff. You understand? And on top of that, they have the success to show it because them make the paper and them talk about it loud and they have the whips and the mansions and trust me, bro, it's easy for them people that suffer like get caught up in the clouds. Brother, it's not hard. It's not a hard thing. Come I tell you, this is smaller people who have less get caught up in the clouds. Get caught up in the clouds and lose their mind and can't come down. Off and nothing. They not get nothing. And them a behave so, bro. So kind of imagine how them people you said us feel. Right? Well said, because Kayans be the young, it is setting a good example to the younger people. The thing about it is that the younger people wanted to be streamers from years ago. It's not now they want to be like streamers and content creators and things. So I'm gonna say Kyan Speed just come out and amplify that. They come out and amplify that buzz where everybody want to be a creator right now, because they see the level of success, you know what I mean? And it like, even like the big actors and songwriters and this and that, and people in other spaces want to infiltrate the streaming space right now, because to me, like, the whole thing shift now. The streamers are the new celebrities now. It shift, right? So everybody want to be. That's the reason why this streaming university thing is such a big thing, right? You have people who not even go to their work that day. They would wait for a chance for get this interview, and that is why they're carrying on so much about it, because there are people who actually sacrifice the living what they have to go sacrifice a day pay for go stand up in line for get that chance, right? It's crazy, but it's true, right? But what I find so mad is those people who, they don't even have a clue about nothing. They never even like boot up one stream before nothing. Some of them never even talk to the camera. And they want to sign up for streaming university. To learn from what they want. Not dissing anybody who have a dream, because everything started a dream, because I didn't know how to stream at a point too, and I had to learn. But my point is, I don't think that streaming university is for the people who actually don't know nothing. As we say, it's called streaming university. You're not go to university for the ABC level of work. So you're supposed to know the basics about streaming already for going to streaming university. Because I think the first one that I watched, I think he was saying that you know come for like explain how for work OBS and all them stripping to people. So it's supposed to be people who already in the space and already doing things. It don't matter what kind of streamer you are. If you're a IRL streamer, if you're a streamer like me who does do games, they call it desktop streaming. Or you know, at least you still have an idea, you still have some kind of craft and whatever, you know. So a lot of people, as I rightfully say, after the fame, they really just want to gain some of the fame and whatever, and they will do it at any cost. And I'm not angry with people for like being hungry for success or something. Oh gosh. Even if you never tried, you know what I mean, you're for hungry, man. You're for hungry and come out here and do it. And this is what one of the commentators was saying, who was reacting to it. Was saying that some of them, like, they have a set of people around them, they in the line right there where they could network with. But them a cry about them a sick eye. But then I understand, because that is what they come to do. They come to get the interview. They didn't come there with networking with other smaller creators in mind. But anybody who kind of smart and like for like a capitalist, you capitalize on the situation. See? Because you realize that, hey, like me not sick, you know. And you realize you see other people and you're going to say, hey, you see me? Go around go talk to 1-2 people and, you know, create some content and create a buzz right there and, you know, post out something and stream something right there so, and, you know, But a lot of people like the disappointment get to them, and I kind of understand that too, because sometimes like when your brain get overwhelmed, and a lot of people don't really like take this into consideration. Chemical granules you carry to Carlson City. Like sometimes when your brain get overwhelmed, like you focus on one thing, and something come to like discourage you about that one thing that you tell yourself you must get. Sometimes it mess you up so bad that your brain don't operate properly. And I feel like it's where happen to most of the people them who stand up in the line there and see realize that they're the whole day and they're not going to see this man. The brain gone into panic mode. So they're not thinking clearly to say, well, you know what? As me here, let me just capitalize on this one time. The brain not thinking clearly. And I can't vex with them either, because sometimes you have to be in a situation to understand it. Right? Alright, let's back up on the load, you know. Couple up now. Ready for rock, you know. Yeah, well, those are the platforms of the streaming services. So you have to stream where it have go live available. You know what I mean? And because remember to bro, you can't stream like on a platform where nobody now use it, because then you wouldn't get any followers. So YouTube, TikTok, Discord, Kick, Twitch, them is the place you have to stream. Some people stream on Rumble to me. Yeah, about Rumble, but I don't know not much about Rumble. Right, so guys, tell me, I don't like the skin. Skin look decent, you know. Watch that there, you know. Chuck does look nice and clean. Oh, what that did, the lighting in some of the trucks was upgraded. The to me, like the whole lighting system of the sim look different too, you know. I find the sim lighting look better. It look a little bit more vibrant. Come on, balance up this clutch. Right, so that is where I get the skin from to Mr. Samuels. They give us some new skins with the update too. So right now I just kinda running through the new skins. Every stream I putting on a new skin and run. So this one I have on is from the new update, this skin here. Right? They're nice. They're pretty simple and nice. You know, me not like too much are over complicated like designs, especially if it's like it's lines like those. Once it's nice and simple, everything is everything. You say look good, yeah man, for sure. What else came with the update? Some story with the radio, yeah, some update they did with the radio. They did some kind of update to the widgets too. Like certain like functions with the, I didn't really go into it. Certain functions with the widgets that normally I would have to stop. Like would have pause the game and you had to like be able to tweak whatever. You could like do it on the fly now. Like the game could be running. It wouldn't pause the game and you would be able to do certain things. But I didn't go into it to find out exactly what it was. Because some of these like widget things and things, I find it so gamey. I find them making the sim feel like a well, it's a game guys, but simulation like carry like this kind of hybrid kind of feeling with it. I find it's the sim is becoming gamey. It's feeling like, and it's just because they're carrying it to consoles. They don't want it to feel like too difficult for the console players, right? So they start to make it with a set of gamey kind of options in it now. I can't wait for them to release the tuning pack. That's how I'm off here. They're releasing the tuning pack for that truck, yeah? Yeah. That is what it's two things I anticipate. That and the retro trucks and them what they have to bring. Let me see two things I'm anticipating. Yeah, wait for. Yo, Night Eagle, big up yourself, brother. Night Eagle, thank you very much for the information. Me even make a video on it, but me forget for big you up here. But I talk about you in this stream, I do. See, thank you very much for telling me about the fix with the engine, cause we fix it. We go and we get it packed. We put it in, install it above the engine and transmissions, and the 16 is back. The 16 is back, bro. So we good to go. But say, your news good. Yeah, your news good. Thank you very much, bro. That is people like you me want in my community. So when me not know certain things or me not know what to do, you come out and say, yo, dog, do this, do that. Yo, we find the fix. You know what I mean? Yo, we know how to do this, we know how to do that. So the movement gonna move forward. You know what I mean? You know, see, we like these big, like these massive streamers, like Kaya and Speed and these guys. When they don't know something, they just ask, chat, wagwan, how you do this, how you do that, what does mean, what that mean, and chat, I tell them, I get bright, brilliant people in the chat. You know? The chat almost come like if it's a AI model or something. Yeah, so much followers they get, somebody must know what to tell them to do. See it? And now more set of smart people in my chat, you know. So that any little thing we're gonna be able to chat there, how you do this, how you say this, you know what I mean? And chat just gonna say, yeah, well, I saw this thing going. What for do your chat? I get a problem with this, and chat just tell you, yo, do this, do that, do that. You understand me? You're going for a haircut. Alright, brother. Well, when you're ready, just let me know, say I'll leave and whatever. But big up yourself, thanks for passing through. Thank you for supporting the channel. You always support me, thank you very much, bro. Every day you come out and support, you know. I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, you say I find you look very old with grey hair, you know how to lady to call you silver fox or something, so. Bro. I understand how you feel, but what did I say? It is inevitable. But every day I look at myself, I get old at all. Set a grey and things same way. But I'm gonna hide it. You get men that older than me, Miss me just wonder how the hair so black. But Me I leave mine just so it a progress, bro. It's progressing that way. All my beard and thing are grey out and everything. I left it just I keep on pumping, bro. Just keep on pumping. It is what it is. The strange thing about like getting older, you don't actually feel older, you know, unless like you get a little pain here and there or whatever. You don't actually feel older, you know. Right, so we're gonna pull in and get some fuel. Yeah, people all of that be. Don't agree. It's strange, it's crazy. But you know what them are doing, right? You know what they're doing. That is highly unlikely, bro. You know what them doing. Zine. What is my thoughts on them mandatory thing when I jump up and I tell you to take break and thing? I don't like it. I do not like it, bro. I tell you them a gamify the game. I do not like it. And I have fatigue simulation off. So I'm saying if I have fatigue simulation off, that sign shouldn't be popping up on my screen still. But the people who have on fatigue simulation, that should pop up. But that shouldn't pop up for me. SES have a fix that. You go take it off? What have to do? Look in the widgets or something? Take it off? Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Oh gosh, man. My salvage there. 3% damage. It's under fatigue. Alright, I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna check it when I get time. Night Eagle say 23, you know. Night Eagle is a young in. He's a young guy. The man say young boy, he could think like all of we, you know. So that means he have a lot of wisdom. He have a lot of wisdom, bro. Well, only welcome to the stream, brother. Walk on, bro. You watching me from work? Right, right. Big up yourself, man. Put in the work, bro. Thanks for coming through, even though I know you're busy at work. And big up all the work staff to run by you there too. Big them up, bro. You may hear your good news earlier. No, what good news you had, bro? What good news you had? Happy Thursday to you, to my brother. So you post your first video. Yeah, man, that's great, bro. That's a step in the right direction, bro. whoa, 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 whoa. I watch my watch chat, you know. Oh gosh, man. Run off the run off the road, you know. A night eagle man watch you talk, whoever you talk. Run off the road completely, guys. That is why you must always keep your eyes on the road. Yo, quick, me run down in the bush. Oh boy. The whole garage was there. Right, let's back it up a little. Right, right in this spot, you know. Looking good. The cup of the load now. Right, so let's get to our next load. Fertilizer. All right, 8 hours on the road with some fertilizer. Let's pull up on that. They go hit me $1,000. Me turn off. I do have the charges on, so they're not gonna hit me no fines. I took off the charges because, like, in the city areas, I just want to drive, bro. And I used to always get charged in the city areas, so I take off charges. So I'm good still. Right, Mr. Samuels, thanks for coming through, brother. I appreciate it. Your video don't have no talking in it. Alright, that's okay. It's gonna do its thing still. Yeah, man, me not gonna forget to big up myself, man. I'm not gonna forget. Alright, we could keep on rocking now. Inspection finish. I'm messing up the gears. They copy the load. Looking good. All right, let me see if we could. Let me just change. I think I see something shorter. All right, yeah, we could run with this rice to bass too. This is gonna be just good to like finish off a stream. Couple up. Let's hit the road now. Welcome to the stream, bro. Sorry for you that. Me hope me not get inflicted with it. for me to turn around in here. Might have to turn around on the road and back in. Might have to do that. Oh gosh, what am I doing? Oh gosh, man. I line up perfect and I'm messing it up. I line up perfect, you know, just to carry it right straight back down and I mess it up. Come on, no, man. Last load for getting. Right. That was a hard one. Right, so let's shut off the truck. And let's decouple the load. Right guys, thank you all for coming to the live stream. Like, share and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, don't forget to big up yourself.